Shawn, our temperature right around freezing is keeping things interesting in the weather department tonight.
Always makes for an exciting forecast, Stacey and Deanna. That's definitely what we have here. This is not going to be a major system, but we are going to have some snow in the morning, and that could make roads, surfaces a little slick tomorrow. We're looking at a dusting in the white, the lighter blue up to an inch, the darker blue. We could end up with a couple of inches. There could be a few pockets where we get even more, depending on where the temperatures go, and we are hovering right on the cusp of that freezing mark now, with temperatures kind of hovering from 31 to 33. So here's the scoop. We have increased our snow forecast a little bit for tonight. We're looking at around 1 to 2 inches with the best chance along and southeast of Minnesota Highway 60. We are probably going to end up with around an inch, maybe a little more here in the Mankato, North Mankato area, but a better chance of 1 to 2 a little further south and east. And the reason for that is that the colder air is coming in faster, but also the rain is coming down at a pretty good clip. And when we get some heavy rain, we get dynamic cooling from that rain. The rain actually cools the air closer to the surface, and the temperature drops even faster, and that causes that rain to switch to snow quickly. And with that, we may have some sloppy, wet snow on the ground in the morning when you wake up. So snow amounts are going to depend on what the temperature is. And we have temperatures that are varying quite a bit over just a small distance. So there could be places that get a couple inches, and there may be places that get just a dusting a couple miles down the road. So this is one of those situations with the temperature that's right on the edge. See that we do have some rain beginning to change to snow. Mostly rain at this point, and that's going to continue to be the case for the next hour or two, and then as temperatures drop a little more here by mid-evening, we're going to see that change. It's 33 in Mankato, 34 St. James, 32 in Fairmont and Blue Earth. It's 34 in Windham. We're at 34 in Forest City, 35 in Hutch and Olivia, and you can see here in Mankato, just a little rain at this point. 33, north wind at 20 makes it feel like 22, so it does feel a little chilly out there. So hour by hour, as we go through the evening, here's how it's going to roll. You can see that green eventually change to mostly pink and blue as we take you through the evening, and that's that transition as the temperature continues to drop here through the night tonight. Back edge kind of hugging that Minnesota and Iowa Highway 60 line from about the Twin Cities through Windham to south of Sioux City, Iowa. And as we take you through the night, everything slowly ekes off to the east. It'll get out of here, and then we get a break tomorrow. We may see a little sunshine early on, and then our next system comes in on Friday afternoon, Friday night into Saturday. That could bring a little more light snow and a little bit of wind. Here's our best shot for an inch of snow. You can see right around in southeast of Fairmont, Esterville, Algona into southeastern Minnesota. We'll be keeping an eye on it, but expect that roads will be a little slick in the morning with some of that snow. 25 tonight with rain changing to snow. Partly to mostly cloudy, 32 tonight or tomorrow, and then as we take you through the rest of the weekend, that system could bring a little more snow. A bit of a breeze, colder temperature Saturday, 28 on Sunday. Monday, 42 with a chance of a little rain changing to snow Tuesday into Tuesday night. Do have a chance for a little more light snow on Thursday into Friday, and that's what's going on. Keep that First Alert app handy.
This extended forecast is brought to you by Northern Comfort, celebrating